other stuff. Stand up on the spot. So big up the homeless cat that uploaded this. 2 clips here of Brendan doing stand up on the spot. Courtesy of the Frightened Kid sub. Let's get this on screen and see what I want. Let's see him do some jokes, some ha-ha hee-hees.
About Ric Flair, that's hilarious. Oh, really? Did the 80-year-old not do well? You've seen him for 30 years crash his fucking face into walls and shit. Everyone's like, I thought he'd do better, man. I thought he'd do better. Unreal. Unreal. I like how they had no fucking clue what Kill Tony was. Hey, Tony, maybe send him a link. He's like, this is very mean. This is not what I do. It's like, oh, you fucked up. Oh, you fucked up. All right, let's kick this off. What do we got? There's so many. There's so many. Give me one over here. Reddit hurts my feelings.
Boo!
But you know what? At the same time, I get it. I'm not like Ric Flair. I fucking get it. Woo! Yeah, there's a lot to hate on. I get it, but they're off, man. If they met me, I think we'd be friends. But they also might kill me, so it's a dicey. I can't go in there. Like Gomez would go in there and search through all the shit. I can't. It hurts my feelings. And I'm not that tough. Lewis is. I can't do it. It's.
What's his voice and what's this mannerism, man? Come on. What is this? What is this?
Like the worst shit you ever read in your life. I'm like, you guys are just mean, man. And there's not a therapist on this fucking planet who can navigate through that. They're all right. It's just online. Just ignore it. I'm like, that's easy, bitch. You're 60. What else we got? Ben Rothwell hits very hard. What else we got? You say Elon Musk? I fucking, if you follow me, I told that fight ain't happening. That fight, all it is billionaire boys who are bored as fuck.
Fucking hell, bro. The way he enunciates and pronounces his words on stage is so wild to me. It's almost as if like his tongue becomes inflamed when he's on stage and he's nervous because he's already doing this, like he's playing with a mic like how, you know, Academics was when he was scared of the Migos with that Joe Budden thing. He's doing that kind of like trembling thing. But he's also got this, why is he talking like that when he's on the mic? And he's marbling his words. Like, it's all just like one long word. It's so odd.
Fuck. It's the same people that want to go to the Titanic. They're so fucking bored, have so much money. So with that, it's like, it's not fucking happening. And Elon's built like a lunch lady.
That's funny.
And everyone's like, I love everyone's like, you know, Mark Zuckerberg. Even Rogan's like, Mark Zuckerberg's pretty good at jiu-jitsu. I'm like, he's been doing it a year. Everyone calm the fuck down. He's a white belt. What else we got? Austin? Austin's interesting. Austin, listen, it's booming, and Joey Rogan definitely made that place boom, but it's still Austin, right? You're still in fucking Texas. It's hot as shit. I like how people leave from LA like, I just can't, it's too much here. Then they go to Austin, and it's like, bro, there's the same homeless problem. There's more liberals here than anywhere. You can't get a cup of coffee without someone with a fucking purple mullet and the pronouns on their fucking name, you know? It's not what we're thinking.
Where's the joke there? Huh? Was that attempted at a joke? Purple mullet and the pronouns on the what? Is he trying to get on fucking Louder with Crowder? What the fuck was that? Huh?
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's still Austin. What else we got? Vasectomy. Interesting.
Fucking hell. This nigga can't even say interesting without stuttering. This motherfucker can't even say interesting. Oh my God, bro. Honestly, whoever's listening to me, whoever can hear the sound of my voice, please, whatever dreams that you have, whatever aspirations, whatever goal, whether it's to go from being a part-time employee working at a store to being a full-time employee, whether it's to be the key holder at your retail job, at a bar, at a restaurant, whether it's to go from cleaning fucking dishes to being a sous chef or whatever it may be, whether it's owning your own business, whether it's having some savings, whether it's being able to buy your own house, never think that anything is impossible. Never think that anything is outside of your reach. Everything is possible outside of the laws of physics. Everything is possible. There's no such thing as impossible because this guy gets paid money to go to clubs and perform comedy of this level. He gets paid to talk, as he says. He gets paid to talk, right, on shows and podcasts. If he can do it, you can do anything you put your mind to. I swear it. He can't even pronounce interesting without finally stuttering over his words. Interesting. Yo, English is your first language, brother. English is your first language. Why can't you say interesting without making it sound like a fucking cereal? Interesting. What's going on here, bro? Interesting. He sounds like a fucking Japanese German guy or something. What's happening here? Interesting. What are we doing here? One more time. Let's go back again because I want to hear this interesting.
And the pronouns on their fucking name, you know? It's not what we're thinking, yeah. At the end of the day, it's still Austin. What else we got? Vasectomy. Interesting.
This is what I get ones.
Very interesting. I would never do it. Just get on TRT. It lowers your sperm count. It's so easy. Figure it out, meathead.
Actually, that was a good joke. I take it back. That was a good joke. That's probably one of the only two so far. That was a good one. Just get on TRT. Actually, you know what he should have done? He should have said, just get on TRT like me and Rogan. That would have been pretty good, but he's not going to do that because he doesn't want to get on the bad side of Rogan, right? He should have done a little bit of that kind of joke, right? Just get on TRT with like me and Rogan, but the side effects might be that you end up like Tito Ortiz, right? Like you kind of like take it as far as you can take it, but that would have been pretty good.
What else we got?
Crystalia.
What'd you say?
Crystalia. Someone said Crystalia.
Tyson Fury. Also,
he's skipping the Crystalia. Someone said Crystalia. He's skipping it. You see? That's what you know, a comedian. Get in it, man. You fucking make money with a guy. Let's talk about Crystalia. Come on. He should have taken the fucking the opportunity there with both hands. Oh, Crystalia? Crystalia innocent and just kept moving. Do you know what I mean? He should have done that. That would have crushed, but he didn't.
very similar build to Elon Musk, body-wise, but has all the skill in the world. He's going to beat the shit out of Francis Ngannou. But either way, Francis gets banked, so I'll take it. What else we got? Bradley Martin, 260 though. He's 260 though. People that don't follow are like, what the fuck is going on right now? What else we got? UFOs, all that shit's bullshit. Don't believe it. It's trying to distract us from really what's going on. That's all that shit is. I like how Mexico's like, let's dip our toe in this pool. That little bitch ass alien. We were like, it was made all shitty by Mexicans. You're like, come on, Mexico.
There's an offense to that joke that could make it funny, but it sounds like it's coming from a real place. It's made all shitty, like Mexican shit. Like, is Mexican craftware and ingenuity and whatever, you know, is that like a thing in America? Do you guys refer to Mexican homes as shitty built homes or something? Is that part of the joke? I don't really know if that's true. I know they're hardworking people and they do a lot of manual labor jobs, but are they known to build stuff crap? I don't know if that's true. Are Mexican architects bad? Are Mexican landscapers bad? Do Mexican people have bad fucking property managers and shit and surveyors and bricklayers and shit? Is that what they really do? Are Mexicans bad at making things? Isn't it the opposite? Isn't that where you go to get stuff made for cheap? Like, why would they be bad at making things, you know? It's a bit of a weird joke. That goes just more to him just not liking his Mexican family. There's a joke in there somewhere to make it funny about that shit not looking like an, you know, like, I don't know, maybe you could say it looked like something that you'd get in Mexico City Market or something, right? I saw that at the airport when I landed at fucking whatever, MCX. Like, there's something there, right? I think I saw one of those at the airport when I landed to go to Cancun, blah, blah, blah. But you can't say they make shitty things, right? It doesn't actually make any sense, really.
If you're gonna do it, dude, at least cover him in Flamin' Hot Cheetos. What do we...
Boo!
At least toss some fucking tahini on it or something, man. What else we got? O.J. Simpson, interesting one, right? Another one. We're like, it's all good, baby, right? Isn't it weird how some people are like, absolutely not. O.J. Mike Tyson, yeah, you're cool though. It's like, but he murdered a person. They're like, dude, he's cool, man. What else?
He needs to relax with the Mike Tyson insults because he's gonna step to him one day. Mike Tyson's gonna confront him and maybe put his hands on him one day, and he's gonna have no complaints. He should have no complaints because he needs to relax with the Mike Tyson slander. He really does need to relax.
Bill Cosby? Bill Cosby's still touring and selling tickets with that woggy ass eye. Isn't that crazy? Isn't it crazy? People still buy his fucking tickets.
How about Chris D'Elia?
His stash off the dark web.
Ric Flair, yeah. I'd rather see Bill Cosby on Kill Tony than Ric Flair.
That guy in the crowd is me. That guy in the crowd is me. That's me. Guy in the black shirt. That's me. That's me. If I was there, this guy is me. Like, why are they all laughing? Did I miss something? What the fuck is going on here? Right? They're all laughing and like having a good time. You're like, am I not high enough? Should I have another drink? What's going on here? Why is everyone laughing at this shit? Why does he keep saying interesting? Interesting. Like, what's happening here? Yeah. He's so confused. He doesn't get why everyone's laughing. Bless that guy. Anyway, let's go again.
I love everyone's like, God, I thought he was going to be so great on there. His punchlines are fantastic. It's all, he's a full-blown poster boy for CTE, man. We love him, but fuck sakes. He's ran into how many fucking ladders for you over the years?
What did he say? Did he say fuck sakes? He said say fuck sakes. Hold on. I'm sorry for pausing so often, but this guy's pronunciation is wild. But did he say fuck sakes?
Fantastic. It's all, he's a full-blown poster boy for CTE, man. We love him, but fuck sakes.
Oh shit. Sorry. Fuck sakes. Fuck sakes or fuck says? Yo, he just can't pronounce shit.
He's a full-blown poster boy for CTE, man. We love him, but fuck sakes. He's ran into how many fucking ladders for you over the years? What else we got? One more. Chandler Jones, right? We see they are related. John and Chandler are related. Little CT in the fucking deep end there, dude. Hell of a player, though. Hell of a player. All right, let's bring out my boy Jeremiah Watkins. Jeremiah, get your...
That was awful, bro. That was awful. That was awful. He skipped a bunch of suggestions that he didn't want to get into, and most of them were just him, I don't know, making those like Twitter observations. Like, they were awful. Awful. I counted maybe 2 good jokes in there. 2 that had, not even good jokes, 2 that had potential to be like worked into bits, or just where felt like you could maybe go into different directions and be interesting with. But god damn, that was brutal, bro.
One more time for Brendan Schaub, ladies and gentlemen.
You've been doing this show for a hot second.
Yeah.
When you first started, I was doing these with you at the store.
Sure.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a better time.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it's Skankfest, baby.
To be fair, he should be doing more of these, and maybe he'll improve. I still don't think it's possible. I still ascribe to the Ari Shafir, verdict that it's pretty hard to become a professional stand-up comedian in your 30s. Like, especially if you've never been funny prior, like you were never the class clown, you just were never regarded as somebody that people would think would be a stand-up, and to suddenly pick it up with no experience and then go into it the way he did, with only performing in front of your podcast crowd, only performing those type of venues, not doing open mics, is very difficult to do. But if you decided to do more of these kind of improv-y type of shows, we have to kind of think on the spot, as it says in the name, and do that type of comedy, even though he probably thinks it's probably beneath him, he might actually improve his comedic chops, being on the spot, right? Doing it in the moment. But it still requires a little bit of a brain, references. He doesn't what like you have to be somebody that's kind of curious. You have to be into like loads of shit, watch loads of shit, be able to pull different references, have kind of a lot of self-deprecating humor, be able to notice on your like, you know, you're meant to kind of, it's kind of hard, I think, as corny as a lot of improv stuff is, to be funny on the spot like that. It's very difficult, I'd imagine. It's like crowd work, right? It's really difficult to do really good crowd work. We've seen what terrible crowd work looks like. NJ Ranger, AZ, think about this compared to you doing the Prophet Oyinka bit, the Oyinka power bit. Yeah, exactly. No, but this is no way similar. Or again, we shouldn't ever get into the habit of comparing people that we think are funny on podcasts or streams with it being anyway in comparison with doing it on stage. Being on stage is nerve-wracking. I've been on stage a couple of times here and there doing stuff. It's really scary. There's no comparison. It's a different skill. But it has to be said, Brendan on podcast is probably way funnier than he ever is on stage. He's not able to ever translate. And even his podcast thing isn't even that funny, but it is funnier than what he is on stage. So clearly there's a big difference in that sort of stuff. It's just, his own little shortcomings. I'm not adding to it. But anyway, let's see the other half of it.
I heard you say you'd never get a vasectomy. I just got one, recently.
Gay.
Why would you never get one?
It makes no sense, dude. So how many kids you have? Two?
Two.
And it's over now. It's over.
Yeah,
so you're good
that's
with
the
two.
point. That's the point.
You're good with two, or you could get on TRT and just lower your testosterone and all your sperm.
What is TRT for somebody who doesn't lift weights and stuff like that?
It's not true for everybody. Whoever the meathead in the back's like, "Fuck that, dude. My fucking sperm's popping." Yeah. His girl's like, "Honey, I thought you said we were good."
Yeah, this other guy's like, "Dude, I just drank a case of Surge, dude, and we're freaking good, dude."
You see what comedy is. Jeremiah's jokes wasn't even that good, but you see the difference in comedy. The difference in comedy is so startling. This is like when, what's that video? That famous video of this is like a video of like a pickup basketball player playing one-on-one with fucking LeBron. Or with somebody that people don't think is good, like a Paul George or something, right? Or somebody that else, maybe somebody else who maybe is by NBA standard shit, but then they go and play somebody in fucking the YMCA and they absolutely obliterate them, right? Like, this is it. Jeremiah isn't even like rated as super, super high in terms of stand-up. And look at that one little quip there about TRT, lowering your testosterone, makes a little joke about energy drink. Everyone kind of gets a reference. They all laugh. Brendan's got a genuine laugh on his face. So does Jeremiah. The difference is, the chasm is crazy.
I just feel like there's easier ways to go about it, man.
Okay, cool.
Great guy, never met him.
That's the only argument I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's grab some suggestions for Brendan and I to take. We'll see what we can do with them.
Tupac. I like everyone's like, "Oh, they fucking solved the murder." It's like, did they? Oh, really? A gangster rapper gets shot 20 years ago? I don't give a fuck. Do you?
Yeah, I mean, he's still dead.
Yeah.
You see? Brendan's sort of treating it like a Q&A for a podcast, and Jeremiah Watkins is treating it like a stand-up show. Like an improv stand-up show. Brendan's literally treating it like he's doing a podcast, and Jeremiah is just throwing out fucking zingers after zingers after zingers. The difference is crazy between the two. It really is in full HD, 4K. that we can see here. Again, let's continue.
Does nothing for me.
Yeah.
Find Jimmy Hoffa for God's sakes.
I would. It would be more earth-shaking to me if they actually found out if the Dassies were guilty or not on making a murder. Dude, if they released one of those guys, I'd be like, okay, we back in the game here.
That one's pretty easy to figure out, though, right? It's like OJ. My favorite is Brendan Dassity. I hate that his name was Brendan.
Brendan, honestly, it still gets me. His name is Brendan Darcy or Brendan Dacey, right? However you want to pronounce it, it's Dassey. He says Darcity. There's no T, there's no C. It's just Brendan Dacey or Dassey, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Dassey. Brendan Darcity. One more time. I love the way he pronounces this name. It's so fucking hilarious.
Figure out, though, right? It's like OJ. My favorite is Brendan Dassity. I hate that his name was Brendan, because for a while he's the most trending Brendan, and he's just the biggest dumbass in the world. Remember?
You're like, you're giving Brendan's a bad name.
Oh, dude, that one. If there's one kid who struggles with English worse than me, it's that kid.
Yeah.
Dude.
They're like, how do both of these guys have CT and one of them has never fought?
Jeremiah.
Dude. He admits to murder, and they're like, so you did? He's like, yeah, I did. They're like, oh, wow, interesting. He goes, now, WrestleMania starts in about 6 hours. They're like,
How many times has he said interesting or interesting? He loves the word I wonder if that's his like. I think when you're on stage and you're new, which is odd how he talks, isn't it? Because he's nearly 10 years in. He's, I think, 7 or 8 year mark. He said on Skankfest. So when you get on stage for the first time, usually you have these words that you kind of use as a fail-safe when you don't know what to say, when you're nervous. And it looks like interesting might be one of his safe words. Interesting.
yeah, I did. They're like, oh, wow, interesting. He goes, now, WrestleMania starts in about 6 hours. They're like,
yeah,
no, bitch, you're never going back
You're
home.
not going there.
Yeah.
That's not happening. Yeah.
Apparently he did it, though. There's some more stuff coming out that he did it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be watching that season for sure.
Who knows?
I mean, yeah. That if he really dude.
What kind of chemistry is this, bro? God damn. Did they even talk to each other behind the fucking curtains? Like, this chemistry's on like 0, isn't it? Like, yeah. Great story. Great guy, never met him.
Dude, that's like a real Lenny of Mice and Men kind of situation then if he did it. If he's like, I just threw toes in the fire because I thought it was a good time. Let's grab another suggestion. What was this one over here?
Skinny jeans.
Skinny. Okay.
His are skinnier than mine, though, right? He looks like Pumpkin Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas. Them bitches are painted on, but I dig it, dude.
I that's why I don't have imposter syndrome. I've never had imposter syndrome. I have always had a little bit of inflated sense of self. Maybe that's why I make content. Who knows? But I've never really had that feeling of feeling inadequate in any space because I always knew that there was somebody out there that was far worse than where I was at that current moment, making a career out of the thing that I wanted to do. So if that worst person out there is doing it, why can't I, who is less worse than the other person, also make a stab at it? And I honestly don't think if you're a stand-up, if you're struggling out there and you're doing open mics and you're grafting, just know you will have your moment to shine. Because if this motherfucker had a moment to shine only because of his friendship with Rogan, you should also have your moment. Do not be discouraged. Don't feel down. Everybody has their way to go with life. I've always said before, nothing in my life has ever come easy. I've always had to do things the hard way. Everyone's journey is different. But you should never feel like you're inadequate or that you're not enough, because there's people like this who have, made it. Anyway, let's see what part 2 is saying. That was kind of hard to get through. I'm not going to lie. Let's just do part 2, and I'm going to play it the whole way through. I'm going to try not to interrupt, and we're going to see Wagwan.
Wearing the bag, the Jinkos? You going Jinkos?
Dude, of course. I had Jinko shorts, bro.
I didn't even know they made shorts. Fuck yeah.
They made shorts.
I wore Jinkos back in the day, but now I can't, dude. As a big guy, no, fuck no.
Dude, you look like the thickest boy running around. Can you imagine this dude in Jinkos
just me and Big J and some Jinkos?
Dude, you would be Big J's gimp in Jinkos,
Yeah.
just like
Just fucking. We need like 2 fucking security guards.
yeah. Let's grab one more suggestion. Boardwalk and tonsil stones? What is a tonsil stone? I suck so many dicks, I got tonsil stones.
It's like when you get callus on your tonsils.
What? You've never thickened up your tonsils before? What is a tonsil stone?
He's all.
He's like, well, I'm not answering now.
His wife's like, kidney stones, bitch. God damn it.
Yeah, it's a different thing. Have you ever heard of tonsil stones
Never,
before?
never. I think that's a fake thing.
Okay.
No, your tonsils get food and crap caught in it, and it's bacteria.
Oh, your tonsils get like food caught in it and they just get inflamed?
That's like a rock.
Weird.
And they don't wash it off. Oh, this
It's
is like
bacteria?
a thing. Oh, apparently we're dumbasses.
I guess so.
We were like,
This is the worst Scooby-Doo team ever. We're like,
Yeah.
Zoinks, I don't know. And they're like, you guys are the retards.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, Scoob, it's us again.
they knew their shit down here though. She's like, what happens? It calcifies.
She literally's like, there's bacteria that invades the tonsils and sometimes hardens and calluses on the...
Like, actually, fellas, it is a real thing. So the thing is
Guys, keep it going for Brendan Schaub.
thank you, Skankfest. Love you guys.
I guess you had to be there, innit? I guess you had to be there. 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 I guess you had to be there because wow. Wow. I guess you had to be there, man. I guess you had to be there. Wow. Yeah. No words really. Not for me. Not my type of humor. People are clearly having fun in the crowd, so maybe again it's probably a having to be there type of thing. But that was pretty hard to get through. And another reminder as to how subjective comedy maybe is. And maybe how stand-up comedy like that probably doesn't really work that well on video. You kind of have to see it in person to really experience it the way you want to experience it. Maybe.